the matter in Parliament earlier this month, urging Surrey County Council to reconsider the support that it offers. And he joins me in the studio. And well, can you explain what actually is changing here? How will it affect families?
So Surrey County Council decided recently that they're going to stop giving free school meal vouchers in school holidays. They're not stopping it for Easter. They're stopping it in May and the summer. Your listeners might remember this was a big campaign around COVID with Marcus Rashford to ensure children were well fed and supported. I think this is a shocking decision by Surrey, and it's their decision to do it. They haven't raised it with me as an MP to say, Will, can you please help us get government funding? This is their internal decision. I think it's the wrong decision to take food from children's mouths. You've heard from one of my constituents, Marie, that this is going to affect families in a cost of living crisis, but it's going to affect their nutrition, particularly. Fruit and veg is the thing she goes, that's the luxury, she called it. Fresh fruit and veg that probably has to go. It's an appalling decision and it should be reversed.
Well, you're blaming the county council. They've told us that it's actually the result of a government decision in Whitehall. One support fund is coming to an end and the new fund isn't quite ready yet.
So I've heard that. They haven't said, Will or other Surrey MPs, can you raise with the government? Can you lobby the government for us? They haven't done that because it's their decision. They could decide to reverse this if they wanted. And I think they should immediately. And I also want to highlight the timing. It's so cynical. They've announced it now, but it won't come in until May and then the summer holidays after the elections. It's an incredibly cynical decision that we need to ensure that people are aware of this before they vote. But hopefully we make sure this is made that political priority and they reverse their decision.
The county council's under an awful lot of pressure. We all know that. And you can't expect them just, I suppose, to pay 24,000 daily meals unless the funding's actually there.
You are right, funding is tight, but it's over a £1 billion budget for the county council. Is this not a political priority for them?
Interesting. And we know with these elections and also the whole, changes in local government we're going to have, is there a worry that some of these things are going to go by the by and everyone will blame, that was the old system, this is a new system, we don't know who's in charge?
I don't think so. The local government reorganisation that we've got on its way, I think, is really important to give us a fresh start for our area. The Conservatives effectively bankrupted my council. There are other concerns across Surrey. That's why we're having this reorganisation. This means hopefully we can look at things holistically, build for the future. But we shouldn't make our financial tough decisions on the backs of the poorest children in the county. That's the wrong decision.
Well, thanks for coming in. Because of the local elections coming soon, the County Council were unable to provide a senior figure for interview on this, but they did provide us with a written statement, and here it is.
As the UK government-funded Household Support Fund ends on the 31st of March 2026, we are only able to provide free school meal holiday vouchers up to the Easter 2026 school holidays using the existing funding. In December, the government announced a new fund called the Crisis and Resilience Fund. This replaces the Household Support Fund. This funding covers the period of 1st of April 2026 to the 31st of March 2029. Surrey County Council is due to receive £7.1 million in annual funding. As soon as this new provision is in place, we will inform families, schools and relevant organisations that can help with getting the support to those families that need it most as quickly as possible.
And Will, before you go, do you want to react to that and what you've just heard from Surrey County Council there?
So the County Council is run by the Conservatives, and as I live down, we don't normally agree. But the fact that they've not wanted to come along to defend themselves, I think, speaks volumes. They don't think this is a defensible decision, so they've given you a written statement. They haven't reached out to me or other Surrey MPs to say, look, we need money from the government to support this. It's because it's their own decision. And that's a wrong decision by them. And I think it shows what their priorities are.
We're going to hear more from Marie a little later on. You can read more online, bbc.co.uk/Surrey. If you're on the BBC News app, scroll down and you'll find the Surrey stories. Will, before you go, we've talked about football, we've talked about the food meals. Let's get a reaction to Woking second yesterday in the Japanese Grand Prix, the McLaren team. Thankfully.
So McLaren's finally finished. It's been a tough start. I have a lot of hope that they can try to regain their championship, because they won last year for the first time since 1998, the Drivers' and the Constructors' Championship. I'm hopeful that they'll get better, but Antonelli's got off to a really good start.
Been brilliant. Well, appreciate you coming in. Early start again on a Monday morning. That's the MP for Woking, Will Forster. And as I say, read more online right now. Let's keep you updated with travel as we